La-di-da, doo-dee-doo. It doesn't take a big giant genius to know that smaller is always better. So please, won't you join me? I've pulled up a chair just for you. Let's talk about the tiny lens that I use on my biggest adventures. So let me start by saying I bought this lens to solve a problem I was having. I've been backcountry snowboarding more this winter than ever before, and that's taken me to some places I desperately want to remember. With all the safety equipment you have to bring, there's not a ton of room for a camera, so it had to be small. I shoot on a Sony FX3, so it's insane that with this combo, I'm able to film some of my favorite memories on a camera that just recently was used for a full blockbuster movie. The ability to look back on all of this is legitimately priceless to me. For a moment, it makes me feel like I'm there again, even though the truth is that moment is never coming back. It's gone. Now this is one spec-heavy lens, despite its size and weight. It comes in at 4.2 ounces and has a circular aperture. Now this is different from conventional aperture blades that have flat sides. They'll create an unappealing polygonal shape and defocus points of light. This lens also has aspherical lens elements, which reduce spherical aberration while also reducing the size and weight. Now of course, this lens has the classic Carl Zeiss T-star coating. If you're not familiar with this coating, essentially it eliminates lens flares and contributes to that classic Carl Zeiss look. Additional features include internal focusing, which is great, and of course, dust and moisture resistance. This video is sponsored by MUSICBED. Thousands of years ago, there was a civilization of people known as the Sinaites. The main purpose of the Sinaite people was to please and entertain their king, which wasn't always easy because the king was a callous man that rarely felt emotion. One day, while exploring the hills above the city, one of the Sinaites stumbled upon a cave. Inside that cave was the MUSICBED stone. This relic had the power to summon label-quality music from all over the world that the Sinaites could use to entertain the king. The upgrade in emotional storytelling led to 400 years of peace from the tyrannical king. So what are you waiting for? Take a page out of the history books and sign up at musicbed.com. Don't forget to use promo code Shaffer at checkout for 1 month free when you get an annual subscription. It really is the biggest, best collection of music for storytellers on the entire internet. It's great. So my two favorite parts of this lens are obviously the build quality and the size, but nothing is perfect. This lens is included. There are some things I don't like. The main one being, and I don't know if this is just my copy, I don't know if they all have this, but this particular lens has a horrible dark curse on it. Ever since I started using it, things around my house have not been... This lens also looks legitimately so dumb. It looks like a Campbell's soup can cut in half and spray painted black. So I got this little screw-on flare guard from Amazon. It's just a little 49mm ring that also has threads in it, so I could fit a variable ND filter. This kind of just lives on it because I don't want to look like a kook. And if that matters to you, like it for some reason matters to me, I would recommend picking one of these up as well, alongside this fine little guy. So yeah, this is a weird lens to talk about because it's not great and it's also not terrible. I mostly just wanted to say it's small. And that's refreshing, to have a full frame camera with an actually small lens that isn't complete trash. If you're looking for a perfectly acceptable 35mm lens that's super tiny, I can proudly recommend this, except for the f***ing curse. Other than that, this thing is great. Oh, you're still here. Well, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. You see, the members are coming over. Who are the members, you ask? Well, YouTube now allows you to join channels, which gives you access to an entire library of private members-only videos. If you do want to join, your contribution will directly impact the channel, allowing me to make longer, better, and more thought-out videos. Check it out if you want, but otherwise, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave now.
Also subscribe.